Oh my gosh. It's a fabulous 17 degrees in the Chicago area today. 17 degrees. And it's only the beginning of December. It's not our normal winter weather pattern uh, for the past 20 years. So a little cold, prematurely cold, in my humble opinion. Other people, well, they just can't wait for fall and winter. Winter to me means it's still stuck in my head from back being a kid, having to go back to school, the end of freedom. Well, didn't you look forward to learning things? No. I went to Catholic school. We learned how to obey blindly. Look what day it is. It is December 4th. December 4th, day 4 of the fabulous Advent beer calendar. And using my psychic ability, I can see that there's a can in this fabulous poop bag. Let's pull it on out. And, oh, wow. Never heard of this one. And there's some goo over the, it's from a price tag. Goo over the name of the brewery. Hillsboro Brewing Company, established 2012, which was coincidentally the end of the world, according to the Aztecs. Joe Beer Porter. And it's in a 12-ounce can. I'm pretty happy about that. A little mini porter. It looks like there's some stuff on the can, though. So let's see if we can read this. It is black on green, so I don't guarantee my flowing script here. Our beers are brewed in a restored historic building in the heart of the driftless region. The driftless region? Okay. We invite you to come try our delicious beer, brewed honestly in Hillsboro, Wisconsin. Now I have to go. Uh, Dark, smooth, and delicious, with chocolate undertones, a classic porter named after our patriarch, Joe Verbsky. This beer is just like him, simple and no nonsense. This was his favorite beer to brew. 5.8% alcohol by volume. Drink local, baby. Drink local. That's what I like to do. I do like to hit up the local breweries. So let's give you a gander at the candor so that you can see it is a sort of simplistic can. There's all the legend. It's quite dark. It's also got the standard warning, if you're drinking alcohol, try not to shoot laser guns at gas tanks. Um, and that's it. Nothing really else on here. Although I think I'll show you that. I do like this little drink local logo with the lions on the outside. Yes. So, Big Tall Paul called me. Can't remember if it was yesterday, the day before. I believe it was the day before. He called me to tell me, because he had been watching the videos, that he specifically looks for interesting cans first and then sees what kind of beers are on the insides of those cans afterwards. So, thank you for your service, sir. The Advent beer calendar and Fez Meets Beer are indebted to you for life. So, I'm going to drink this one. Just double checking if my mic's on. Okay. I'm going to drink this one out of my beer hole. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, it's a porter. You're not going to be able to see it through a porter. Oh. Anyway, let's see if I can get it close enough for you guys to be able to ascertain that. My beer hole is open for business. So, the beer hole. Let's have at it, baby. Let's open this thing up. Oh, that was a gift to me from my friends Robert and Stephanie, living out there in Plano, where the Vineyard Brewery is, which was my original foray into the Advent beer calendar. But they since stopped doing it, sadly. So, all right, let's give this thing a pour. It is dark, as usual. I'm going to pour it a little violent so I can get some head on the beer. Uh, that is dark. It is a porter, though, so you could see a tiny bit of light through it. It is not as dark as a stout, but it is definitely darker than, say, a Dunkel or a brown ale. So, all right, let's give this thing a sniff in glass and see what it's got to go. I'm not really getting much off of it. Just a little bit of the roast of the grains. Nothing really more than that out of the aromas. So, not disappointing. It's a porter. They're not known to be hoppy or this, that, and the other thing. So let's tuck in, see what's up. Nice. That is a very nice porter. It is just a simple porter, as it said on the can for Joe Beer here. Um, Joe's favorite beer to brew. That's a good beer. It's a good solid porter. Like, should be in a dictionary. This flavor should be in a dictionary for the definition of a good porter. So nice. Yeah. So it's slightly effervescent. So when you put it in your mouth, you get the pop of the bubbles all across your tongue, which sort of brings out the grain flavor of the porter very nicely. Um, it's it's very tasty. I'm really enjoying it. Ah, I'm going to answer the questions early in the video. If I saw this in the store, I would definitely pick it up. Definitely. And if someone handed this to me at a party, I would be very happy. Very happy with this beer. Now you're going, God, Rich, you say that about all the beers. No, I don't. There are beers that I don't like. And I tell you, they're not ones that I'm going to write home about or go out of my way to seek out. I avoid IPAs because what's the point of me reviewing something that I'm just going to go over? So, let's go back in a little bit. See, I'm not getting any of that cocoa out of it that they talked about in this description on the back. If I recall correctly, they did say something about that. Yeah, delicious with chocolate undertones. I'm not getting the chocolate undertones out of it, but it is a classic porter named after Joe Verbsky. 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 So don't ask me what the rules are on the SKY. I think it's I for Polish, but it's a fabulous Midwest thing. We got a lot of nice uh, Eastern European settlers. They brought their beers with them. Super. I just love it. You know, um, I was watching a review earlier today from someone else, and they were talking about Modelo and how most of the breweries in Mexico are from Germans that settled there in the 1800s, and they just brought their brewing techniques with them. I'm all for it. I'm loving it. Bring it on. I want as many American and well, American varieties as possible. I'm talking Canada, USA, Mexico. Give me the beers, kids. Give me the beers. So, um, I'm going to finish this fabulous porter. As you can see, it's not like a crazy foamy beer, but it is the small bubbles are still quite in evidence when you put it in your mouth. Oh. And I will stay in the house because 17 degrees Fahrenheit is it's cold, and I don't look forward to having to go out in it again. So, um, if you liked what I did here today, do me a favor: like, share, and subscribe. Um, hit that notification bell if you want to know exactly when I post these videos. And if you want to talk to me about this beer or any of the other beers that I've drank here online, or ones that you've drank that are comparable, if you feel that way, um, to use that comment section down below there. So, anyway, I've got a burp heading up the esophagus, so I'm going to cut this thing short. I'll see you guys next time I got another beer to share.